Good morning, everyone. Boker Tov. This week we begin reading the Torah portion of Noach. And Noach is commanded to build an ark to save himself and his family from the flood. As God is going to destroy the world because the world has become corrupt. And actually the word for corruption is Hamas. Ki malah haaretz Hamas. The world was filled with Hamas, with evil and corruption. And last year, I remember reading this week's Torah portion, and it was right after the attack of October 7th, and the world was filled with so much evil of Hamas. But this year, thank God, a lot of Hamas has been eliminated, and there's a little bit less Hamas in the world, and God willing, by next year, there'll be no more Hamas in the world. But the Torah says that Noach was commanded to personally build the ark. Asay lecha, rabbis say, he had to build it himself. And the question Rashi asks is, was Noach a contractor? Why did he have to build it himself? Why couldn't he hire a construction company? And Rashi answers, because God wanted people to see Noach building the ark and ask him, Noach, what are you doing? And then Noach would explain to them that God is going to destroy the world because of the evil ways unless you do teshuvah and change your ways and encourage people to change. But the question still remains. Noach could still hire someone to build it and stand there and explain it to people why he's having a company build an ark. Or even better, go door to door and knock on people's doors and ask them to change their ways before God destroys the world. After all, Noach was a righteous man. Wouldn't it be better if he went around teaching and preaching and encouraging people and inspiring people? Why did he have to build it himself? And the answer is quite obvious. God says to Noach, it's not enough to tell people what to do. You have to lead by personal example. You have to back up your words with actions. It's one thing to just say, oh, God's going to destroy the world. It's another thing to show them that you're actually building the ark. You're taking action. That's what inspires people. That's what motivates people. Our words are meaningless unless we have something to show for our words. That we are not just talking the talk, but we're walking the walk. And that's why Noach had to build the ark personally. They tell a story about this father who would always sit around the table and say, oh, this person, he's poor, God should help him, God should bless him, he should find a livelihood, and it's so sad to see how poor he is. And oh, this person, I hear he has no money, I wish God would help him. He was always blessing people to do well and be well. And one day his 5-year-old kid says, Daddy, can I get $100? And the father said, $100? You're 5 years old. Why would you need $100? And the little boy says to his daddy, because I want to answer your prayers and give the money to the poor people. Sometimes we pray to God, not realizing that we could answer our own prayers by taking action. So next time someone says, I'm looking for my soulmate, instead of just praying, God should help you find your soulmate, actually think about who could I help introduce them to? Who could I pick up the phone to and try to help them find their soulmate? Or if someone tells you they're unemployed, don't just say God should help you and you should find a job. Think about who you know that can maybe offer them a job. Don't just talk. Like Noach, take action. Because action, as they say, speak louder than words. Have a wonderful day.